We have had a fun time at Quilt Camp this week. We have had girls and their moms learning how to put a quilt together, from a simple basic quilt to one more complicated with piecing. And we based all of our sewing on the story of Tabitha in the New Testament. And we have taken as our verse for the week from Proverbs 31, "She works with eager hands." Was inspiring for us was having Susannah Zellar come and share with us what the quilts mean to them there at the hospital and how it impacts them. And it has inspired us to want to produce even more quilts. So we hope you enjoy the message that Susannah gave to us.
I was asked to come and just speak a little bit about the NICU side, the hospital side. I've been there for about 7 years. I'm not a nurse. God has not called me into that profession. My background is in business, but however, I do work in the NICU. In 2014, we had 568 NICU babies. That's crazy. That is a lot of babies. God made these babies with a purpose. They are fearfully and wonderfully made, and then they're laying on these blankets. And I think that's neat because I know you all pray for them. And you pray over those blankets. You dedicate those to the Lord. And I think that's really neat because I just think they're laying on God's blessing. Because a lot of times babies born and they don't think anything's wrong, and then something happens. And that's very stressful, a lot of tears, a lot of unknowns. And so the nurses, they'll run back and they'll say, "We're going to give you a quilt." Sometimes it's at the beginning, and it's something that mom and dad can take home with them while baby is sick. So it's a little, to them, it's a connection to baby. And then when babies finally get discharged, it's really exciting to hand them a brand new quilt in the special bag and say, "This is your blessing, go home." We now at Shawnee Mission, we're one of the only hospitals in the Kansas City area that we have a bereavement coordinator. Trisha is her name, and she herself has lost a baby. And I said, "Is there a need for blankets, for quilts?" And she got so excited. And she said, "Yes, please. They need quilts because they like to give mom and dad something that's positive, something that has been prayed for to take home as well. Because sometimes they don't get to take a baby home, and that's very heartbreaking." So I just, on behalf of Shawnee Mission NICU, thank you for praying for them, for all the hard work that you do, for your creativity, all that goes into that.